Gorgeous forests around here. Definitely a sign of man, of development. This osprey is not a fan of me. Paddling through an old burn. There are blueberries. Woo! Eagle Rapids, baby. I hear the falls. Woo! I saw a little trout in here. I got a bite. One more cast and I'm gonna call it. Oh, I almost had it. Damn it, a fish would have been nice. There is a train leaving Moosonee on Monday, so if I do this trip in 11 days, I might be able to catch that train. Morning, day 7, about 6:30 in the morning. Set my alarm for 5:30, hit the snooze button multiple times, then just turned it off and went to sleep. So gotta get a little better at that, but who doesn't? Anyways, yeah, so looking at the maps, just switch my maps over. Nothing too insane on the menu for today, really. The first thing is going to be getting around the big drops that kind of make this waterfall. So yeah, first thing is going to be packing up, and hopefully we'll be able to catch some fish too along the way. And I'm going to try to make it about 35 kilometers today too, so long day ahead. It looks like the intense rapids won't come till tomorrow, and then it's just going to be stacked like back to back like crazy. So it's going to be interesting. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to try to have my longest travel day yet, so I better get at it and get going. Water's boiling.
little sketchy coming through here. Can't let the current pull the canoe away from me. I decided to take a shortcut and come right through here with my canoe, as opposed to cutting through this thick bush, which is really dense. A little more of a gamble considering this is right here, and then there's a bunch of drops after that. Freaking sketchy. Anything to avoid the alder bushes. Now when I run this rapid here, I'm going to try to get over there and fish this eddy here. Because last night from this side I could only have this eddy there, and there's nothing down here except shallow fast current. The next drop's right around the corner, so I'm going to try a few casts in there before I tackle the next drop. Now we try for some fish. Just going to take a few casts in this eddy here. I might jump back in the boat and go up to there or there if I don't catch anything, but hoping to get some brook trout here. This is a good spot. There's actually a tributary coming in right here too, and it's right at the base of the falls there. Awesome eddies. Perfect looking spot. caught was a snag. That's concerning. Considering I was getting bites in that little eddy yesterday, I thought for sure I'd be loading in here. I'm going to try to get that snag out and take some casts in a little closer. Oh crap. Snapped my rod. The tip, trying to reel down to it to push the lure off, and broke it. I'm gonna do a quick little repair job here though. I tried to get my snag out and it turns out it's really shallow here. Just melted the broken piece out of there with a lighter. Get that on really tight. I'll throw a piece of tape over that later when I get the chance. So I'm gonna jump back in the boat and go try some more. Around here, if there's trout, you know, you should be able to catch something. A little concerning. When you're this far north, usually the trout stay in the shallows. Nothing but snags. Last time I was paddling one of Northern Ontario's Arctic watershed rivers, it was around the same time of year and I was catching just absolute tanks just from the boat in shallow water. So they still should be relatively easy to catch. Sometimes further south, the brook trout will retreat to deeper pools or lakes, and they won't stay. You won't catch them in the shallows other than in the spring, because the water warms and they need that cold water. So anyways, maybe potentially the temperature of this river is just warmer than the last one. I don't know, but I'm definitely not going to give up yet. And if I'm not finding them in the eddies and in the shallows at the base of rapids, I'll find them somewhere else because they're in here. All right, approaching the next drop. Gotta be careful here. Looks like middle might be my best bet, actually. Yeah, sort of this island here in the middle that I can carry over. Almost looks runnable, but I think there's a massive, nearly unavoidable boulder in the middle. Oh yeah, huge unavoidable hole there. Yeah, unrunnable. I think what I can do though is just drag my canoe just over some rocks and then down this little spillway here in the middle of this island, and I won't have to unload. I can just go and then the next ledge is right up there. Gonna be an interesting put-in. Okay. Next ledge is right there. Yeah, this one, the reason I couldn't run it is because there's a rapid wide boiling keeper that is unavoidable, and if you go into that, you just kind of stop and fill up with water. So some rapids are runnable that look way scarier than that, but they're runnable. But when you see a feature like that, you know that you can't really run it, not in my boat anyways, not with the setup I have. Maybe if you have a whitewater playboat with full airbags everywhere. All right, I'm gonna check out this next ledge now. Okay, dealt with that one. Probably could have ran that one, but I would have had to bail, and it was such an easy little pull over down the side that I'm just like, what's the point? Especially because the last ledge is just downriver, and I would have taken in a lot of water. Gotta be careful on your approach to these things. If I went over there, it would be a certain dump. So I'm through the ledges here at Massamakos Falls, and I haven't caught anything. So, you know, that concerns me because it tells me that maybe I won't catch anything further downriver either. My map notes say that Massamakos means trout and Cree, and I'm starting to worry that that's a wrong translation. Yeah, not able to catch anything here. Oh, it looks like it gets more interesting downriver. Might get hung up here. Saw that one coming. Oh, forgot to put my life jacket on. Yeah, that was fun. All right, decent little rapid there, huh? Deece. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. That's a snag. Just kind of evidence to show that the river is always changing. Its weave and meander is always in transition. How far have I gone today? Let's see. 5, 10, 15, about 18. Not really that far considering I feel pretty exhausted. When I'm done today, I'll be done 90 kilometers of river. A lot of beautiful sections. Obviously the falls I camped at last night, and just looking up at the trees in the sky, and a few little easy rapids. So just plugging along here. I don't know if I'm going to make it to my destination. Well, I got to eat something. Don't exactly have a ton of food left. Couple trails should be all right, but I mean, at this point, I don't think I can do the trip in 11 days. Because I don't think I'm going to do 35 kilometers today. And that would be 36, no, like almost 40 kilometers a day to finish in 11. But yeah, I'm almost at the point where all I have left is pasta and trail mix. I'm going to run out of oatmeal on day 11, if not sooner. I do have a little pancake mix and some bannock mix, so I'll probably eat fry bread tonight. But this not catching fish thing sucks. I might end up having to just eat like pasta with nothing on it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner in the last couple of days. If it takes as much as 15 days and the fishing doesn't pick up, I'm going to be going hungry. But who knows, maybe it'll pick up. You know, I guess once in a while you run out of luck. Alright, quick little lunch stop. Refueling I needed though right there. Back on the river. We'll see if I can make it. Got a little whitewater here. Some hot coffee. Some hot coffee. This is one where if you smoke a boulder right at the steep part, you could spin around and potentially pin. It's amazing the power of moving water, really. what I'm talking about. Looks like a half decent campsite. Decent site. Well, this is definitely home for the night because it pretty much is night. Whew. Squeaks are coming out. Take that, you sons of bitches. Over the last 3 days, I've paddled about 100 kilometers of river that more or less all seem the same. Not a particularly consistently exciting stretch of river, to be perfectly honest with you. Today I probably paddled for 11 hours. Oh wow. Yeah. Wow. Okay, with further inspection, I've discovered that this is a horribly lumpy spot for the tent, and I probably wouldn't sleep at all if I left it there. So this isn't very flat here either. Oh, I feel like my back's arching this way. Huh. Well, might have to go on the rocks again then. Just having a decently flat spot just makes such a difference. Or else you just don't sleep at all. Maybe I'll just tie this one strap to my bag. That's it. Done. Good enough. Good enough. I'll make sure I close that bag up. Alright. Get a fire going here. Get good dry kindling. I just snap the lower branches off spruce trees, or balsam too in this case, and then I'll do some sawing here. Well, I wasn't rolling on any of that, but whatever. Well, it is nighttime, day 7. Got to camp quite late. Just got some food going now. I'm gonna have the fry bread because I was thinking it's breakfast that I'm low on, and fry bread makes a yummy breakfast. Tomorrow the intense whitewater starts. I'd say that it's fair to say that we have pretty low water here, which is, I guess, a given for this time of year. High for this time of year, though, I was told, but I think since I started the trip, it's come down a bit, which will probably all in all make the rapids less intense, shorter. Overall, usually will make them easier. However, there's more boulder crashing into, dumping, pinning, wrapping your boat around a boulder potential when the rapids are more bouldery. So I'm going to try not to do that. Step 1, don't dump and pin and smash your boat around a boulder. Yeah, so I'm just going to take it as they go. I might strap on the spray deck. I do have some class 3s. I'm already a little nervous thinking about the whitewater. It definitely gets the heart pumping, but also pretty excited. And it's going to be a beautiful stretch of river, so hopefully we're going to have a nice campsite tomorrow. And hopefully we'll get on some freaking fish. It's just been crazy, the lack of fish through this last 100 kilometers of river. There's been like nothing. I don't know if in the spring there'd be more fish, more trout in the shallows or what. I don't know. We will see. Anyways, gonna scarf down some food and turn in for a well-deserved sleep. Oh, got one. Yeah. Well, it is a good morning indeed.